Little Bone Lodge is not the name of a porno. I hate to break it to you. It's actually the name of a horror thriller on Tubi, but on Tubi, it's called The Last Exit.
Yes.
So you can find it under one of these two titles, but if you want to watch it for free on the world's greatest horror site, Tubi or not Tubi,
yes,
Tubi. So, this is about a family who's celebrating a birthday. And while they are interrupted by some men seeking help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good synopsis.
Okay. So, first off, I think this is a really good movie that is super dark in some of the storytelling and some of the subject matter in it. My main gripe with the film, and this might just be from somebody, and you're one of these people too, but for me especially, I've seen too many freaking movies. I've seen too many movies. For me, I haven't seen enough. I can always watch more. But it does start to hurt you the more you understand film and the more you understand setups and stuff like that. And you're like, I've seen everything before, and I feel like nothing can be original at this point.
Yeah.
The twist of this movie is so obvious from minute one. I literally said it within the first 30 seconds to a minute.
So fast.
And I was like, okay, well, that's this.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I told her in that moment, I was like, 100%.
Yeah.
100% that's what's happening. So that actually hurt the film for me. And I don't feel like it is the film's fault, but I don't think that I should have done that. I just couldn't help myself because it doesn't really matter. Because I think the film is very good on its own without that. Because I almost feel like the film knows you're gonna know it. Yeah. I don't feel like the film's even trying to hide it, but maybe on the off chance you're just someone who's new to film, you're gonna be like, oh, whoa, but it doesn't reveal it in a way where they're like hitting you like Sixth Sense or something, where like you get the stinger music and the shocked expression of holy shit, and the whole audience is like, and starts vomiting in the theater. I don't know why they're vomiting. But regardless of all of that, I think that had I not focused on that, because I really got in my head about that, like, are they really trying to sell me on this? Are they really trying to? I turned into a freaking Karen or something, and I was just like, but once I just once that was revealed, and I could just focus on the rest of the film, I really did end up enjoying the whole rest of it. And I think it's a pretty solid film. Just don't focus on the obvious twist. Just go with the film. And I'm telling you, this will go to some pretty damn dark places.
It's a really dark film. It definitely went places that I was not 100, like I wasn't expecting it to go where it did. And I do think it's very disturbing. And I think that the main villain in the story is like so evil. But I mean, like I think that you just kind of have to look past the obvious twist, and like I don't know that they were trying to hide it. I kind of like I just feel that it was not really intentionally hidden. So I don't even know that it's something that you're not supposed to notice. I do think that maybe you are supposed to know that that's what's happening, but I really like the performances from everybody in this too. I think that they do a great job, and it's just a very twisted story, really, is what it comes down to. It's very twisted.
Very.
So, and the ending is also twisted too. So, it kind of stays at that level throughout.
As far as like the twist goes, though, I can't compare it to other films because I feel like that will also give it away. Because all I'll say is this has become a trend of horror films, this subversion of what we think is happening versus what is really happening. You know, like Barbarian or something, right? Where you're like, is it this person? Is it this person? Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is good. And with Barbarian, that's another one that I was like guessed very early on, and that hurt the experience. But it's because I've seen so many damn movies, not because of the movie. I do feel that this movie could have I feel like this movie could have been great had it hid that better and revealed it more shockingly.
Sure.
Then I would have been like, oh, wow. And then where it goes and how dark it gets, I would have been like, dude, this is like, a
crazy.
contender.
Yeah.
Like, this is a really cool movie, but because it's so obvious,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that does hurt the movie. This is from the director of Cockney versus Zombies, which I saw years ago. But this is not humorous.
No.
At all.
There's no humor. It's a really dark,
so if you saw that
film
connected to his filmography and were thinking, oh, this is going to be a fun film. Oh, dude.
Definitely
It is not
fun.
I do prefer the Last Exit title over the Little Bone Lodge. I do find the Little Bone Lodge to be funny. It sounds very phallic and it sounds like somebody's getting a little dick, like in a lodge. Like you go there to get banged out by a little dick. That's what it sounds like. I'm going to the lodge to get a little bone.
I like Last Exit as well. I think it actually is more thematically relevant to the film.
That being said, what we had guessed, because the film doesn't explicitly say it, what we had guessed what the little bones are in this movie.
Oh, sure.
We were like, oh man, that adds to the darkness.
Yeah.
For sure. So I did quite like that. Jolie Richardson, who plays Mama in this, is fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. She does a great job.
I know her as Julia McNamara. Yeah, McNamara, from the show Nip Tuck. She plays the wife in that show. So I'm very familiar with this actress, but really, really good performance from her. Very memorable. Everyone's good in the movie. Yeah. Everyone's very good in the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I absolutely think this is worth your time. Just don't focus on the twist. Just be like, yeah, I got it. I know where it's going with this, but I guarantee you don't know where it's going completely.
You don't know 100% where it's going.
You will be surprised by some of it, and it gets darker than you expect.
Yeah.
It does actually remind me of a movie for sure. I'll tell you after. I'll just shut up for now. But yeah, okay. Little Bone Lodge, aka The Last Exit, on Tubi. Go check it out. Let us know what you think. Anything more, babe?
No.
Okay. See you there.
Bye.